The tail. We'll demonstrate with green yarn. If you want a pink dinosaur, you should crochet with pink yarn. Please refer to the crocheting methods and ignore the yarn's color. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the corresponding yarn around your fingers like this. Pinch the yarn tail. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the crossover with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger, with its tip facing downward. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Let's start. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn hook. Pull the yarn through the loop and hook. The chain stitch works to raise the height. It is not counted into the stitches. Next, work 6 single crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. Then yarn hook. And pull the yarn through both loops and hook. The first single crochet is done. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Six single crochets are done. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Okay. Finally, work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert hook into this marked stitch. Yarn hook and pull up loop not only through the stitch, but also through the wrenching loop and hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Round 1 is done. The snip stitch serves as a collection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set of 2 single crochets or increase twice. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Next, work 2 single crochets. The first single crochet is done. Mark the first stitch. Work 1 more single crochet in the same way. Two single crochets are done. Next, work 1 increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One increase is done. 1 set is done. Keep working 1 more set. We work 2 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. The second set is done. Remove the marker. Work one snip stitch. One snip stitch is done. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with one chain stitch. Then work 3 single crochets, 2 increases, and 3 single crochets in turn. Finally, end with one snip stitch. One chain stitch first. Next, work 3 single crochets. The first single crochet is done. Mark the first stitch. Work 2 more single crochets in the same way. Three single crochets are done. Next, work 2 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 3 single crochets. Three single crochets are done. Remove the marker. Work one snip stitch. One snip stitch is done. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with one chain stitch. Then work 4 single crochets, 2 increases, and 4 single crochets in turn. Finally, end with one snip stitch. First, work one chain stitch. Next, work 4 single crochets. One single crochet is done. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Four single crochets are done. Next, work 2 increases. Two increases are done. Next, work 4 single crochets. Four single crochets are done. Remove the marker. Work one snip stitch. One snip stitch is done. Round 4 is done.